What if I told you that making $1 million by 2026 isn't just a dream anymore? It's a blueprint. Because right now, the biggest wealth transfer in modern history is happening in plain sight, and most people are sleeping through it. I'm not talking about winning the lottery or hitting a crypto jackpot. I'm talking about regular people, students, employees, freelancers, building side hustles that turn into full-time income streams faster than ever before. Here's the crazy part. In 2020, it took the average small business over 5 years to hit 6 figures in profit. In 2025, thanks to AI tools, global gig platforms, and new creator-driven economies, people are doing it in less than 2. So if you start right now, your first million might not be as far away as you think. In this video, I'm going to break down the side hustle blueprint for 2026. How ordinary people are turning 0 into 7 figures using new tools, new markets, and a very different way of thinking about money. By the end, you'll know the exact steps to start from scratch, what opportunities are exploding right now, and how to ride the biggest financial wave of the next decade instead of being crushed by it. Hi, my name's Your Name. Welcome to Billionaires Pathways, where we explore how money is made, multiplied, and mastered. If you've ever felt like the system is rigged against you, this video will show you how to play the new game. So grab your notebook and let's jump into it. The new economy shift. Why side hustles are exploding. Here's the truth. The 9-to-5 job you grew up believing in doesn't build wealth anymore. It pays bills, sure, but it doesn't create freedom. The economy has changed faster in the last 3 years than in the previous 20. AI tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, and automation software have turned one person into what used to be an entire team. You can now design logos, write articles, edit videos, trade stocks, or even run a full online store, all from your laptop. That's why side hustles aren't just extra income anymore. They're becoming micro businesses, fast, lean, and scalable. And here's what's wild. These solopreneurs are outperforming small companies that used to have full staffs. Take the rise of solopreneurs. According to Forbes, over 60% of new millionaires in 2024 made their wealth online, through digital products, affiliate marketing, content creation, or AI-driven businesses. They started from nothing. No investors, no fancy office, just time, skill, and the internet. What's happening is a total redistribution of opportunity. Money is flowing from corporations to individuals who know how to leverage technology. If the 1990s belonged to Wall Street and the 2000s to Silicon Valley, the 2020s belong to creators, individuals who learn how to build once and sell forever. That's the new wealth equation, and the people who understand it are already ahead. Let me show you exactly how they're doing it, and how you can too. The blueprint. How to go from 0 to $1 million. Alright, let's get into the actual roadmap. If you want to go from 0 to $1 million, there are only 3 main stages, and they all build on each other. Think of it like building a skyscraper. You start with the foundation, skills, then the structure, systems, and finally the scale, multiplication. Let's go step by step. Stage 1. Learn a high-income skill. Before any side hustle takes off, you need something valuable to offer. In 2026, that skill doesn't have to be complicated, but it has to be useful. The best performing ones right now are AI content creation, automation setup, freelance finance, budgeting, tax help, investment summaries for creators, digital branding, YouTube thumbnails, shorts editing, social media storytelling. Here's the key. You don't need to be the best in the world. You just need to be better than the person who doesn't know how. When you master even one of these, you've built your first income engine. That's the first $1,000 to $5,000 a month, and that's your launch pad. Stage 2. Build a system that works while you sleep. Most people get stuck here. They start freelancing or hustling for cash, but they never automate or scale. You can't become a millionaire by trading hours for money. So here's the next move. Systemize everything. Turn your skill into a product or service that works without your constant presence. If you're a freelancer, package your offer. If you're selling a digital product, build a funnel that runs on autopilot. If you're creating content, batch it, schedule it, and let platforms do the heavy lifting. In 2026, AI tools and automation assistants are your unpaid employees. They don't sleep, they don't take breaks, and they scale infinitely. This is where most people hit six figures. You stop working in your side hustle and start working on it. Stage 3. Multiply through leverage. Now comes the fun part, leverage. This is how people jump from 100K to 1 million. Leverage can come from 3 sources. Audience leverage, build trust online. People buy from people they know. Capital leverage, reinvest profits into ads, better tools, or small hires. Knowledge leverage, keep learning faster than others can copy you. Let's take an example. A creator selling a $50 digital course only needs 20,000 buyers to hit 1 million. That's not crazy when your content reaches millions through short-form videos. Or a newsletter owner charging $10 a month with 8,500 subscribers. Same result. Leverage makes your growth exponential, not linear. You go from making money with your time to making money with your system. That's when your hustle becomes a business and your business becomes wealth.
The 2026 gold mine. Hottest side hustles right now. Here's where it gets exciting. If you've been watching what's happening online, you've probably noticed something. A few people seem to make massive amounts of money out of nowhere. That's not luck, it's timing. They jumped into the right opportunity before everyone else caught on. So let's break down the top 5 side hustles that are blowing up in 2026 and how regular people are using them to escape 9-to-5 jobs. 1. Faceless YouTube channels. You don't need to show your face, buy fancy gear, or even talk. AI tools handle voiceovers, writing, editing, everything. Finance, motivation, history, and tech channels are especially profitable. Creators use stock clips plus AI voiceovers plus solid storytelling and make $5K to $30K per month once monetized. Why it works? YouTube ad revenue, affiliate links, and brand deals compound over time. You build once, earn forever. 2. Digital products plus AI tools. People are making digital templates, ebooks, Notion dashboards, or stock videos, then selling them automatically on Gumroad or Etsy. The AI twist? Tools like ChatGPT, Canva, and Midjourney let you create these in hours, not weeks. Example, a student in Kenya made a $9 finance tracker template on Notion, now makes $2,000 per month in passive sales. 3. Short-form content agencies. Every small business wants to be on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels, but they don't have time or skills. If you can edit short videos, write hooks, and post consistently, you can charge $500 to $3,000 per month per client. AI helps you edit faster and batch 30 videos in a day. Even better, hire editors later and scale into an agency. 4. Newsletter monetization. Think of it as a mini media company. Write about something people care about: money, productivity, relationships, tech, and grow an email list. You make money from sponsorships, affiliate deals, or paid subscriptions. The best part, it costs almost nothing to start. All you need is a clear voice, consistency, and curiosity. 5. Investment content and education. People are desperate for simple financial advice, not from institutions, but from relatable creators. Breaking down topics like investing, crypto, or saving hacks in simple English gets huge engagement. Pair that with affiliate links to stock apps, and you've got a solid income stream. That's exactly how creators like Andre Jick built audiences of millions. They teach money in a way that's human, not corporate. If you look closely, all these side hustles share one thing: they compound. They start small, a video, a template, a client, but they build assets that keep working for you. That's how you escape trading time for money. The psychology of wealth, how millionaires think differently. Here's the part most people miss. You can copy someone's strategy, tools, or even their entire business model, but if your mindset doesn't match, you'll sabotage yourself before you get anywhere. Wealth starts in the mind, long before it shows up in the bank. Let's talk about the 5 mindset shifts that separate the people who stay stuck from those who actually make it. 1. Millionaires think in systems, not effort. Most people think, how can I work harder? Millionaires think, how can I make this work without me? They don't chase hustle for its own sake. They build repeatable systems. Every task they do more than once becomes a process, a template, or an automation. They understand that the goal isn't to be busy, it's to be replaceable by a machine or a team. 2. They buy back their time. Broke people trade time for money. Rich people trade money for time. They'll happily pay someone $100 to do something that costs them 5 hours, because they know they can use those 5 hours to create something worth $1,000. That's not laziness, that's leverage. 3. They treat every dollar like an employee. When they earn money, they don't see spending power. They see hiring power. Each dollar has a job to bring back more dollars. That could mean investing in content, skills, assets, or tools. Broke people buy things that lose value. Rich people buy things that work for them. 4. They understand boring beats exciting. Everyone wants the next shiny idea. Crypto, AI coins, meme stocks. But real wealth usually comes from boring consistency. Think of YouTube creators who've posted weekly for years, or investors who quietly reinvest dividends. Their success doesn't look exciting day to day, but over time, it compounds beyond belief. Millionaires master boredom. They do what works, even when it's not fun. 5. They think in decades, not days. Most people want fast results. Millionaires want lasting results. They think in terms of 3, 5, and 10-year returns, not overnight wins. That's why they don't panic when things go slow. They know compound growth always starts invisible. They don't ask, how fast can I make 10K? They ask, how can I make 10K a month forever? That's the real mindset shift. It's not about luck, timing, or genius. It's about seeing money as a tool, not a trophy. The formula: building wealth step by step. Action plan. Now that you understand how millionaires think, let's turn it into a simple, real-world plan. No fluff, no buzzwords, just a framework you can follow, whether you're starting with $0 or $10,000. Here's the formula I like to call the 1-2-3 wealth path. Step 1. Earn. Active income. First, you need a steady source of cash flow. That's your foundation, the money that feeds your future. Start with what you already know. Maybe it's freelancing, part-time work, content creation, or selling services online. You don't need $1 million idea, you just need to get paid for solving problems. Your goal is earn $1,000 to $3,000 a month doing something that can later scale. Once that cash starts coming in, don't upgrade your lifestyle, upgrade your assets.
Step 2. Multiply. Side hustle to system. Here's where you turn effort into a machine. Pick one side hustle that has leverage, something that grows even when you're not constantly working on it. Examples: Faceless YouTube channel, ad revenue plus affiliate deals, digital products, ebooks, Notion templates, AI guides, newsletter or blog, sponsors plus subscribers, automated online store, Shopify plus print on demand or drop shipping. Then do this: document, automate, and delegate. Document. Write down what you do daily so you can teach someone else or automate it. Automate. Use tools like ChatGPT, Zapier, or Notion to reduce manual work. Delegate. Hire freelancers once you have profit. This turns your side hustle into a self-running system, your first money machine. Step 3. Grow. Invest the profits. Once your system produces consistent income, you shift from earning to owning. Wealth isn't built by stacking cash. It's built by letting cash work. Split your profits like this: 50% reinvest into scaling, ads, better content, new skills.
30% invest into assets, stocks, index funds, real estate, crypto. 20% keep as a safety fund or lifestyle money. Even small investments compound. $1,000 a month at 10% annual return turns into nearly $200,000 in 10 years without lifting a finger. That's how you move from hustler to investor. Bonus, the 90-day challenge. If you want to move fast, commit to this. First 30 days, build your skill or product. Next 30 days, sell it and make your first dollar. Final 30 days, automate part of it so it runs with less of your time. Repeat that cycle 3 times, and you'll be shocked how far ahead you get in a year. The secret isn't starting big. It's not stopping small. Every system, every investment, every small win stacks. You don't have to chase millions. If you build smart and stay consistent, the millions start chasing you. The real secret: how to stay motivated when nothing's working. Here's the part no one likes to talk about. Every journey to success looks clean in hindsight. The YouTube highlight reels, the first million stories, the luxury results. But in real life, it's messy, it's lonely, and sometimes it feels like nothing's moving. So let's get real about how to actually stay motivated when it feels like you're grinding for nothing. 1. Stop expecting motivation. Build momentum instead. Motivation is unreliable. Some days you'll feel unstoppable. Other days you'll want to quit. What keeps you going isn't inspiration, it's momentum. Momentum comes from small wins. Post a video, finish a project, make $1 online. Tiny wins train your brain to keep showing up. The more you show up, the less motivation you need. That's how progress compounds, silently, then suddenly. 2. Focus on input, not outcome. You can't control results, but you can control effort. Instead of obsessing over subscribers, sales, or followers, track actions. Ask yourself, did I create today? Did I learn something new? Did I move the needle even a little? Results always lag behind effort. What you're doing today might not pay off for 3 months, but it will pay off if you keep stacking. 3. Use the no 0 days rule. On bad days, don't quit. Just lower the bar. If you can't film a video, write a title. If you can't write a script, brainstorm ideas. If you can't do an hour, do 10 minutes. The goal is simple: no 0 days. You don't break the chain, you stay in motion. Consistency beats intensity every single time. 4. Remember why you started. When the numbers don't move, it's easy to forget what you're fighting for. But every creator, investor, or entrepreneur you admire once stood where you are. Broke, uncertain, maybe even scared. But the difference, they didn't stop. Remind yourself of your why. Maybe it's freedom. Maybe it's your family. Maybe it's to prove you can. That reason is fuel, and when you reconnect with it, you'll always find the next step. 5. Redefine failure. Failure isn't losing money or getting no views. Failure is not trying again. Every mistake is a data point. Every flop is feedback. Every slow month is a setup for your next breakthrough. The people who win in this game aren't the smartest or the luckiest. They're the ones who stay in the game long enough to learn how to win. Success doesn't come from working harder than everyone else. It comes from refusing to stop when everyone else does. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to keep moving, even when it's slow, even when it's quiet. Because at some point, all the effort adds up. And when it finally clicks, everyone else will call it luck. The freedom phase. What to do after you start making real money. So you've done the hard part. You learned a skill, built a system, stayed consistent, and now the money's finally coming in. Here's what no one tells you. The real challenge starts when you begin to win. Because now every decision you make, how you spend, invest, or use your time, determines whether you build freedom or just another job. Let's break it down. 1. Don't inflate your lifestyle. Expand your assets. This is where most people blow it. They start earning $5K, then spend $6K. New phone, new car, new apartment, all to celebrate. Nothing kills momentum faster than lifestyle creep. Instead, let your money breathe. Keep your expenses low and your systems growing. Reinvest into tools, people, and opportunities that multiply your time or income. Freedom isn't built by buying more things. It's built by needing less. 2. Diversify, but don't scatter. When money starts flowing, everyone wants to sell you something. Stocks, crypto, real estate, the next big thing. Don't chase trends. Pick 2 or 3 solid pillars and double down. For example, keep 50% of your focus on your main business, the income engine. Use 30% for long-term investments, index funds, property, dividend stocks. Keep 20% liquid for experiments and personal growth.
The goal isn't to own everything, it's to own what you understand. 3. Build systems around freedom, not hustle. At this stage, the biggest trap is turning success into slavery. You start making more, but also working more. To avoid that, design your systems around lifestyle first. Ask, can this business run without me for a week? Is this scalable without destroying my peace? Freedom means your calendar is yours. It's waking up excited, not exhausted. 4. Use money to create meaning. Once you don't have to worry about bills, you'll realize money alone isn't enough. What gives it weight is purpose, helping others, building something lasting, or sharing what you've learned. Mentor someone, start a foundation, support your family. Do something that outlives you. When your success lifts others, it stops feeling like work and starts feeling like legacy. Building wealth isn't about numbers. It's about control. Control over your time, your choices, and your future. You don't need to be born lucky, connected, or brilliant. You just need to start where you are, learn fast, and stay consistent long enough for compounding to kick in. The formula is simple. Build skills, earn income. Create systems, build freedom. Invest wisely, create wealth. And once you do, you'll see what all the millionaire talk was really about. Not fancy cars or flexing online, but waking up every day and realizing you own your life. That's the real goal. That's the real success. And that's where your story starts. Now that you know the blueprint, it's time to take action. If you learned something valuable today, smash that like button. It tells YouTube you want more content like this. Drop a comment below with your biggest takeaway or the side hustle you're starting first. I read every comment and it could inspire others too. Share this video with a friend who's serious about building wealth because knowledge compounds when it's shared. And if you want to follow the full journey from the zero to $1 million with me, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. I post new strategies, step-by-step guides, and insider insights every week, all to help you take control of your financial future. Remember, the people who act fastest are the ones who win the game. So start today, and let's make 2026 your breakthrough year.